Somebody's pulling close to the ground. I ain't panicked. I've been here before.
So, Mel, would you agree he'd be #1 this year? Now, what if he doesn't play next year? Where would you put him, and how would that affect him?
Some feel that the NFL would not look favorably on that. Obviously, a year of inactivity affects you negatively moving forward, at least with some players. So I would say my own feeling is that with looking at the draft for next year, with all that talent that he has, sitting out wouldn't move him down that far, but it certainly wouldn't put him at the top.
Yeah, I know that he's on the record saying that he would not, and I applaud that too, because if you want to play, you should ultimately do what makes you happy. But if he were to decide, I think I need to sit out. I think it's in my best interest. I want to make sure I don't get injured so I can put myself in a position to be a top 5 NFL draft pick. I'm certainly not going to knock that at all. You have some people projecting that if he were to come out this year, he may have been #1. Go ahead.
I completely disagree.
Go ahead.
I've said this before, I'm going to stand by it. It is unconstitutional that the law of the land, the Supreme Court, has forced kids to go to play college football for 3 years. If a kid in his junior year of high school, if he thinks he's man enough, he wants to risk it, if he wants to try the NFL, I'm good with it.
But should he be in the NFL this year? Yes, he should. I think coming out of high school.
You go to school to get an education.
Yeah.
You get an education so you can have a career. And you have a career so you can get paid. That's what you want to do. If you have an opportunity, I'm not sitting up here on national television encouraging anybody to forego their education by no stretch, because I understand how important that is. But if you see a window of opportunity for a kid to go out there and to make some big bucks, all I'm trying to say is don't sit there and act like it would be a crime.
Well, looks like everybody on ESPN talking about Freddie. With what he did in the Pac-12 championship game, I see why. Looks like he's accomplished everything he could possibly accomplish, man, in the college game. Only thing left for him to do is to go pro. His sophomore year, he broke every single receiving record, career, season, and game. So you know that made him a shoe-in for the Heisman. So let's see where he lands, man. Nobody knows, except for him.
The first pick in the NFL draft, the Indianapolis Colts select.
Seems like only yesterday when I got up on that stage in front of that crowd and showed them who was who and what was what. Man, look at these suckers. I ain't no rapper. I'm a hustler. Okay, I'm reloaded.